What's going on, guys? I'm Bill and welcome to Training with Bill. So for this 2-week challenge, we'll be doing 1 hour of walking every single day for 2 weeks. We're going to see how much weight I can lose in 2 weeks time simply by walking alone. So first things first, let's get this shirt off. We'll see how I'm looking at the moment and then we'll jump on the scales and check my weight. So this is how I'm looking now, guys. As you can tell, my stomach is excessively flabby. It just shakes everywhere. My chest is ridiculous. You can see little crease marks all on the side now. It's almost going under my armpit, and gravity's doing its job. So you can see it's turning into moobs. If you're not sure what moobs are, they're man boobs. Gravity's doing its job. They're starting to sag down. Very, very flabby stomach. And as you can tell, it's not looking very good there at all. So love handles. Nice little fat creases everywhere, and we've got little bits of cellulite all on the back, so it's not looking very good whatsoever. I haven't done any exercise for a very, very long time. Simple reason for that is I had problems with my shoulder, in case you're not aware, and finally got a surgery done on my shoulder 6 weeks ago. So I'm now 6 weeks post-surgery and I haven't been out of the house for 6 weeks. So it's time to get straight into this, guys. So let's check my current weight. So at the moment, my current weight is 92.8 kilos. So that's not too bad, to be honest. I was actually expecting it to be a little bit higher than that. We'll let this reset and then I'll jump back on. Once again, current weight is 92.8 kilos. There you have it, guys. My starting weight is 92.8 kilos. Let's see how much weight I can lose over the next 2 weeks simply by walking every day for 1 hour. No diet whatsoever. Let's do this.
Day number 2. Day number 4. Day number 5. Day 7. Day number 8.
Alright guys, so 14 days is finally over and done with. I'm sick of walking every day for an hour. Let's see if it was actually worthwhile. So this is the result, guys, of walking for 1 hour every single day for the last 2 weeks. Hopefully you guys can tell just how much of an improvement there is. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get in close to the camera, show you guys the same angle that we took the initial footage on so that we have something better to compare with. So after 14 days, guys, this is how much progress I've made simply by walking every day for 1 hour. As you can tell, hopefully my stomach is a lot flatter than it was, especially down the bottom. It doesn't seem to have as much of that flabbiness down the bottom. There's still a bit more up the top that needs to go, or a lot more, but all in all, it's looking better. Even my chest, those lines have started to reduce, which is a really good thing, especially considering I haven't been doing any kind of working out or other than walking. That's pretty much the only physical activity I've been doing over the past 2 weeks. So as you can tell, it is a lot better. The love handles still have a bit more to go, but it's not as thick as it was before. Before, when I'd grab it, there'd be like almost this much of it that I can really grab with my hands. And surprise, surprise, the abs are starting to show back through, especially when I try and kind of squish that fat out of the way, which is a pretty crap. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a good sign. So as you can see, under that fat is some abs, so really looking forward to seeing that again. That's a bit inspirational and a bit motivational for myself to keep on going. But like I said, the chest is starting to shape back up a bit better than what it was. Those fat lines or those crease marks are starting to disappear. The love handles are starting to thin out fairly well. And even on my stomach, I am actually seeing results. So let's check my weight. So we'll just take this off. I think the previous weight before was 92.8 kilos. So we'll jump on and see how much difference, if anything, over the past 2 weeks. 91.8 kilos. That's not very impressive, but I mean, I'll take that win. That is 0.9, so 900 grams is all I've lost. That's probably just about 1.5 pounds. Check it one more time. 91.9 kilos. So that's a total loss of 900 grams. Yeah, it took me a while, but yeah, so 900 grams is what I have lost. So there you have it, guys. In 2 weeks of walking every single day for 1 hour, no dieting whatsoever, I was able to lose 900 grams. Now that is not very impressive whatsoever. It's definitely better than it was before, but the aim here is to compare this challenge to my last one, which my last one was a diet only challenge. What I learned with the diet only challenge, where I had no exercise whatsoever. If you guys haven't seen it, I did a boiled egg diet challenge. I'll put the link somewhere up here. What I learned from the last one was I was able to lose 5 kilos in 7 days, which is 10 pounds. That is a huge result when you look at the scale only. What I did find that what I lost in the last one was particularly muscle mass and a little bit of fat and water weight as well. So what happened was my body actually did become a little bit slimmer. I did weigh a lot less, but I was depleted. So what happened to my body was I became what I like to call skinny fat. And what happened was I just basically stored the fat still on my body and I depleted my body of any of that food. So starvation mode, that's basically what I did in the last challenge. I lost a lot of weight, but after that challenge, you basically regain it pretty quickly as soon as you regress back into your old eating habits. So now for this challenge here, what happened was on the scales, I didn't lose much weight, just 900 grams, which isn't impressive, I'm not gonna lie, but physically, my body has reduced a lot of that stored fat, which is very, very important. That's kind of what I'm after. I'm not too focused on simply losing weight when it comes to the scale alone. I wanna kind of reduce that body fat that's on my body, and that's exactly what I've achieved, guys. So over the past 2 weeks, I was able to not only lose a bit of that fat, it's mainly that stored fat that was going, and also I gained some of that muscle mass back. What I did find was that after the first 3 days of doing the walking every day, I came home and I weighed myself on the scales, and surprise, surprise, I actually weighed more than what I had started with. I think I weighed an extra kilo, which is more than what I lost now. So an extra kilo is probably about 2 pounds or so. After 3 days of doing the challenge, it was a bit discouraging, but I pushed through, and that is what the results were, guys. So what I did find with the walking every day, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, guys. Walking for 1 hour is extremely boring. I didn't look forward to it whatsoever. The only thing that got me through that challenge was the headphones that I had on. So you guys have seen in that footage, I had my beats in my head the whole time. Audio books, that's all I was listening to. So that's the only thing that got me through that hour. I got through a good chunk of a few books, and that is the only thing that got me through it, guys. So in terms of energy, you start off not feeling as mobile and your body doesn't really want to push through. But after about 10 minutes into that 1 hour, you just get that real big hit of energy. I think that's the endorphins just kicking off in your head. You get that big high, and then you just soldier through. So guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this challenge and seen what kind of results I've achieved. If you've got any suggestions, put them in the comment section below. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Training with Bill.